Oldenacke here with another Halo 4 campaign mission walkthrough, and today I'm going to demonstrate how you can get the first of the two weekly challenges for the week of July 22nd through the 28th, and this is going to hurt with 4,500 XPs, which basically says do any mission heroic or better with Famine, Tilt, and Thunderstorm on, and I'm choosing Shutdown for this mission, and those are the three of the challenge, and I added Cowbell, Grunt Birthday Party, and I Would Be Your Daddy. Cowbell helps with explosions, Grunt Birthday Party, and I Would Be Your Daddy just because I like them. Anyway, here we go at the start of the mission, and I chose the Shutdown mission because, as it turns out, that's probably the shortest mission time-wise in the entire campaign with some of the new stuff that we've discovered and tactics and whatever. So as we start, we've got to get ourselves to a pelican. Off we go here. We want to swap out our AR and our backup saw for a DMR and a railgun. Now I really don't use the railgun in this mission, but I always pick that as a good backup weapon. Now Cortana's going through the pre-flight checklist. I'll say that 3 times real fast. And I cannot hear the audio while I'm doing this, so I'm just sort of guessing on the on what's being said. But when the chief says it's going to be okay, that's when you have control of the Pelican, and just hit that left trigger and boost. Now originally the intent of the mission was for you to go to 2 different structures and battle your way to a point where you could disrupt communications in each one, and once you did that, then you would have access to a 3rd structure to get to the Didact's ship there. And as it turns out, NoWIse 10 discovered was probably the best skip in the entire campaign on this mission. He found a way to get into that 3rd structure without having to go through the first 2. And as we go underneath the Didac ship here, I'm starting to fire my guns, and that really is where I want to go. That's the little opening in the structure that lets me get into the 3rd structure. If we had to battle our way through the first 2, a doorway to the left would have opened up with a ramp, and we would have come in that way. But we basically eliminated 2/3 of the entire mission, and that's why this mission becomes very, very quick to accomplish. Alright, settled the Pelican down this little landing. Alright, we do have jetpack, and if I were better at it, I'd have gotten through that little gap there the first time, but you get the idea. Kind of jump up and jetpack through this little gap in that big doorway, and now we're in the 3rd structure, and we've got to run up here and get through another doorway. And here we go, and then up into the grav lift, and don't run full sprint into it because I've actually run through that thing before and fallen off the other side and died, so take a little care when you're entering that grav lift. Okay, as we come up to the top, I'm going to sprint jump over on this corner. If you're a little concerned about that, you can use the jetpack to help you out. And what I'm looking for here are 2 shielded jackals to take out on this platform. There they go. Sometimes a grunt will make an appearance, but not today. Then sprint jump over here, and I should be faced with up to 4 grunts on this platform right away. There's 3. I don't know where the 4th is, but now I have to deal with 2 plasma gun turrets or cannon turrets up there, and what will happen here is initially grunts will get on the cannons, and you just head shoot them, find out where the range is, but head shoot them. As soon as I take out one on the left, one on the right, I run up here, drop my railgun for a light rifle, and haul it back down to this ramp. This ramp up is providing me cover. Okay. Now at some point, an elite will appear on each one of these turrets. Yep, there's the elite on the left. Just pull out the light rifle, and 1 full clip, just take him out. Alright, now they're taking their time coming up on this gun. Well, what's going to happen here is as one covey dies, another covey will take its place on each of the guns. And it's just a matter of picking them off from here. Okay. They're really taking their time on the right gun. And that's a nice way to clear those two platforms, the one immediately to the left and to the right ahead of me. Clear those two platforms from distance. Looks like the left one's cleared. Okay. Any moment now. There we go. There's the elite. Again, just switch over to the light rifle and put a full clip into him, and away he goes. There he goes. Okay, a clip in 3 rounds. Alright, that should take care of those two structures up there, those two platforms. And now we're going to advance up and clear a couple more. Okay, over here on the far left, there'll be 2 grunts and 3 shielded jackals. Take them out with a DMR. And I don't know whether you noticed or not, but you can, if the shield's facing you, you can hit him in the hands like that, knock him back, and then get a headshot. I hadn't done that one before. Knocked over a container he was hiding with 1 round and took him out with another. Alright. Really don't need a light rifle anymore, so we're going to grab fuel rod cannon. I have plenty of ammo left in the DMR for what I want to do. I believe I might have 1 or 2 more. 2 more actually. 1 grunt and 1 shielded jackal. And God, I hate needlers. I think the needler is the worst weapon they can have. There we go. Besides the beam rifle. Alright, that's basically cleared out all the platforms except for the last 2. Now up ahead of me I've got 2 grunts and fuel rod elite. And I'm going to little man cannon here. Checking out where he's at. Oh, he's okay. That's advantageous to me. He's on the edge of the platform. I'm going to switch over to incineration cannon. Fire 1 shot at him, and I either killed him or knocked him off the platform, one or the other. Now all we've got are 2 hunters to deal with, and what I'm going to try to do is draw them up close to the front edge here, like this. Jump, jetpack around over him, turn and fire back and try and knock him off the platform. There's 1 down. Okay, run back here. And do exactly the same thing with the second hunter. He's swinging at me. And then jetpack over, turn around, and fire back, and hopefully knock him off the platform. And that takes care of the hunters. Very easily done. Okay, now we're going to do a final sprint to the end of the mission with a Banshee. As we come up out of the grav lift, we've got an elite to deal with here. Take him with the incinerator cannon. We really didn't have to, but he was just sitting duck there. Alright, take the Banshee down low, down through this center structure, which is actually like a bridge. Follow it to the last little thing coming down there, then back up to the 2nd level, out of the Banshee, jump down to the 1st, through the doorway, immediately jetpack. Do a little bit better than that. And what that does is it keeps the fire off of you from the coveys on the bridge. And now we run to the end here, and essentially we have to watch Cortana freak out, and then ultimately the screen will raise, and we're going to jump off the edge to get onto a lich on our way to the Didac and the Composer mission.
What are you doing?
So we'd be done right now if we didn't have to wait for all this stuff, which actually took, oh, I don't know, 45 seconds or so.
They're leaving.
I'm sorry, I don't know what...
But as we get to the end of the mission and the screen comes up and we run and jump off the platform and catch a little bit of the cutscene of the chief going kind of free falling through the air there. This is a pretty simple mission to do to get the this is gonna hurt challenge. I did it in, oh, I don't know, 9.5 minutes or so. Actual mission time. Yeah, about 9.5, 9:40. So it's worth 4,500 XPs. Give it a shot. It's pretty easy. There we go. There's the chief. And that's the mission. Those symbols down there tell me it's complete. The challenge should pop here momentarily. I do hope this helps you in your quest. This is Old Aneki signing off. Take care, everybody.